What up, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, man. A lot of viral videos, news, and all that. So hit them buttons and let's get it, man. And first up, I know y'all probably done seen this thing going viral over the past couple days. Definitely getting a lot of plays. And listen, I always tell everyone who taps into this channel constantly that Coffee doesn't really get into all the political ish. But when I say that, I'm not trying to sway anyone from, those type of comments and whatnot. Like, I'm intrigued as to what y'all gotta say about the POTUS. But real talk, why is he always half in the bag? Like, you see this ish, the way he busts his ass. It just, so many moments, this guy just seems out of it. Like he's always half in the bag. So what is it? Is he half in the bag? Is he half out of this dimension? I need to know. Yo, I do not do the heights at all. I don't know where this is. Someone was trying to say this is edited. This ain't no green screen, right? Is it? I don't know. It looks legit to me, but yeah, I can't do the heights like that. I don't fuck with roller coasters. I ain't going and dangling my legs off no cliff. None of that. But for real, would you do this? I gotta know. It makes me get scared just watching it, man. So many videos. Like, you ever see those ones where cats be climbing buildings and hanging off the edge, hanging by one hand and all that? I get shaky, for real, just watching this ish.
Hey, Lance. You gotta go, Lance. You gotta go, Lance. You take walking, son?
How about this one, though, y'all? Quavo walks into the barber shop, and the barber's like, you got to get out of the chair, man. You already know what it is. What it was, Lance? They said, Lance, you got to get your ass up now. He seemed to take the news lightly and just got up. Rap superstar walks in the building. I mean, I don't know, what are you going to do? But for real, like, do y'all think that's fucked up that the everyday regular Joe has to get to step in and wait on getting his cut done for Quavo, or what? I mean, I get it. That's dope. A big artist walks into the barbershop and whatnot, but still, finish the cut. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do y'all think? Moving along, y'all see this from Rick and Morty, man. Adult Swim. When they do events, like I seen, I forget who it was, some YouTuber do a video of an event where they were at like a carnival or something like that, and they had a bunch of Adult Swim themed rides like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and all kinds of ish, and they really go in with it to try to bring this ish to life, man. And at first when I seen this, I was like, it took me a second to realize, like, oh, ish, that's a dude in the costume. You see, he has like that bodysuit on or whatever. Like, I almost didn't see him. I was like, man, did they throw a dog, hook a dog up to this ish or something like that? Like, that'd be some animal abuse, right? That wouldn't be right. Comment, y'all, for real. Like, if that was a real dog, would they be dead wrong for hooking him up to some ish like that? Like, y'all ever see videos in ish when people put costumes and clothes and stuff on their animals, the pets? They be tripping. They hate that ish. But Rick and Morty, for real, love this show, man. My one son, who's off in the military, he was a huge fan of this show. And there used to be an app on the Roku, right, where it was like the Adult Swim app, and it had like 5 Adult Swim shows. I forget which ones, but one of them was Rick and Morty, and it would just constantly play a marathon of all the different shows. You could flip in between them from beginning to end, and then it would just start all over. Like, my son would stay watching this, man, and I'd be like, it got to where it was like, oh, what time of day is it? Oh, it's this time of day. Okay, they must be on season 2 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like clockwork. But as for the newer seasons, I can't remember if I've seen them all. What season are we on a Rick and Morty? Comment if y'all fuck with that show. Ish was crazy too when that one McDonald's nugget sauce was like in high demand again. Was it Szechuan sauce or whatever? Cats were paying like $40K for it on like eBay. Come on. Next up in the news, man, Suge Knight. Everyone knows behind bars doing forever in a day. I'm still quite honestly shocked that Suge took a plea. Like, I really thought he was going to go to trial with it. Not saying he would have won, but I just couldn't believe he copped out like that. You know, the case was delayed a lot. I mean, granted, there was a lot of fluffery that went on with his attorneys. His attorneys were catching tampering with witnesses, charges, and all kinds of ish. Like, it's crazy, man. I actually did a video somewhere on this channel within the past couple months about one of the attorneys, how he's facing some for real time. His ish was just actually, I believe, getting to jury deliberations and whatnot. I gotta check back into that and see if he got convicted. I'm sure he was. Like, you talk about people taking the ish to trial. The attorney had audacity to take it to trial because there was a lot of evidence against this dude. They were painting a picture of this guy being a real life Better Call Saul. You know what I'm saying? Like, involved in all kinds of crooked ass ish. But ultimately, that's probably what had Suge take that plea. But really, when the case was ongoing, when the one dude, Bone, was speaking out and saying, yo, listen, I aired Suge out. I beat Suge up. Like, he did too. He beat the brakes off Suge. He had Suge running and all that. But I almost was like, man, is there going to be a crazy swerve here where Bone being the aggressor, they're going to be able to try to say Suge was fleeing the scene, really truly fearing for his life, etc. I don't know. Like, maybe he had a chance at beating it, or if they had different counts, like the jury only finding him guilty on a lower count or something like that. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you guys think about the case in the comments. But anyways, you see he's been being, sued civilly for wrongful death by the family of Terry Carter, because as we know, 2 people were ran over. One, as I just stated, was Bone. His leg was twisted for a minute, but he's living, breathing, walking, all that, doing fine these days. But R.I.P. Terry Carter. Definitely an OG in the game. And his family is, seeking civil damages. Now, I think definitely more than likely they'll win. But Suge's dead broke nowadays, right? Like, civil suits and ish like that were the downfall of death row. Like, and we know Suge didn't necessarily take a lot of court situations serious. Like, he lost a couple default judgments and stuff, not showing up. Just fucked up death row. Well, like, aside from Suge Knight and all this ish, death row, just what happened, their story, what they accomplished in hip hop and all that is amazing. And I don't know, we know Snoop just revived the name, the brand and all that, but I don't know, he's doing all this digital stuff. Y'all let me know what you think about that. But here's a little excerpt from the news that I wanted to share with y'all. It says, dying on the concrete floor alone at Tam's Burgers was not a natural death. He was taken from these 3 women, pointing to Carter's wife, Lillian Carter, and 2 daughters, Nakia and Crystal, who were seated in the front row of the courtroom. The attorney said each woman deserves $1 million for each of the 27 years that Carter likely would have lived, and Knight not crushed him with his truck during what was supposed to be a friendly meeting to cool tensions after Knight was turned away from the Straight Outta Compton production base camp. And I was just saying it was a very uncomfortable day in court. So I guess that's the way they're calculating it, that Carter would have lived for another 27 years. And each of these women should be compensated $1 million for those years, 1 apiece. So 3 times 27, I guess, is the formula here. And I'm sure they'll win. Comment and let me know what y'all think. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't think Suge's got any money. What do they say? It's like trying to get blood from a stone or from a rock or something like that. I don't know, man. Crazy situation. R.I.P. Terry Carter. And, Suge technically may touch down someday, but he'll be an elderly man. And that's, we know he's not in the greatest of health neither.
Here goes something. Sharon, airbags, please.
And last up, man, y'all see that stunt here. This has been going viral. This is from the Avengers jump off at the Disneyland, California. It's hitting the news like Spider-Man, after everything he's done, fighting crime, dies in a stunt for the audience. Now, this just got to be part of the show, obviously, when they're like, airbags. And then you hear it say, blah, 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 doesn't have airbags. It's I guess this is just part of the show. But someone was trying to push this off like Spider-Man really died. Like they threw it up with a whole article like the park didn't even care. The attraction was up and running within another hour. Like, it's got to be part of the show, right? I don't know. You got to watch with the news a lot of times. As I always point out, man, a lot of people retain information in a weird way. Like, there could be a big news story that's got people kind of flucked up and confused, and there could be a video debunking something, but a lot of people will still retain the false narrative. It's wild, man. But that concludes this one. Thanks for watching, y'all. This has been another episode of Coffee. Hit the comments. Want to hear your thoughts on all these viral videos and news stories. Suge, the wrongful death suit, all that. Let's Coffee talk it up in the comments. Thanks again for watching. New viewers, subscribe, stay tuned. Lots more content coming. Music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. I'm gone, y'all. Peace.